Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Basic Breakdown. I'm here in the filming studio at Massive Joe's headquarters with resident purveyor of the world's finest pre-workouts, Vincenzo.
What's going on?
Vince, this is an interesting episode of Basic Breakdown
yeah.
because we are going to be breaking down a very new pre-workout supplement.
Yeah.
Is it a new company as well? Or is just the Signature Series new?
I think it's just a signature series. Yeah.
Okay, but it's a new pre-workout. It's not yet widely available kind of anywhere.
Yeah.
Is it?
No,
But we're going to take a
sold
deep
out.
dive for you guys anyway. We're going to be looking at Jacked Factory CBum pre-workout.
It's holding the top of my hand.
Now this is the Signature Series Chris Bumstead.
It is, yeah.
Current reigning Mr. Classic Physique Olympia.
Yeah.
This is his pre-workout.
It sure is.
Vince, let's take a deep dive, man. Let's see what's inside.
Let's do it. So serving size is 1 scoop, and it's a 30-gram scoop. So a huge serving.
It's a protein scoop.
It is.
It's big.
And there's 20 of those per tub. So there's 10 calories in here coming from carbohydrates, 1 gram of sugar, and then a few vitamins, vitamin C, B6, B12, sodium, potassium.
Yep.
In there. And then we get into the good stuff.
The goodness. Let's go.
So L-citrulline fermented in a 6,000 milligram dose in there to increase blood flow, muscle pumps.
Nitric oxide booster. L-citrulline, of course, is a precursor to arginine, and arginine is a precursor to nitric oxide, so it's going to help with muscle pumps,
Yes.
blood flow, nutrient delivery, and that is a massive dose, Vince.
It's a big dose, yeah.
Big.
Love it.
Big. Good
Then
start.
we get into beta-alanine in the 3,200 milligram dose. So perfect dose in there as well. It's going to help reduce fatigue.
Yeah. Beta-alanine buffers fatigue toxins like lactic acid, hydrogen ions,
Yep.
those sorts of things that when you reach muscular failure, they're responsible for muscular failure.
That's it.
So beta-alanine helps you train harder for longer, and that is a clinical dose, the 3.2 grams right there.
It is. Then we get into some creatine monohydrate in the 3,000 milligram dose, which is in there to increase muscle power, essentially, increase the production of ATP.
Yeah, as a precursor to ATP. The problem with this monohydrate is it's a little underdosed here.
It is, yes.
Your full clinical for creatine monohydrate in a single serve is about 5,000 milligrams.
It is, yeah.
We only have 3,000 milligrams per scoop.
Yep.
So we're going to be searching for some synergism.
Then we get into some betaine anhydrous in the 2,500 milligram dose.
Yep.
Similar thing in there again for muscle power. Can help with muscle hydration as well, but mainly muscle power.
And there's that synergism.
It is,
between
yeah.
creatine and betaine anhydrous. Betaine actually is a precursor to creatine as well.
It is, yeah.
So those two ingredients work quite well together when it comes to boosting muscle power,
Yeah.
strength, that sort of thing as well.
Then we get into some glycosize, which is 65% glycerol powder in the 2,000 milligram dose, which is in there as a cell volumizer, so it's going to help kind of draw water into your muscle cells.
Yeah, it hyperhydrates muscle cells, and it's
Yeah.
a really cool ingredient that works quite well with nitric oxide boosters, such as citrulline, which we have in this
Yep.
pre-workout, with muscle pumps. So it's going to really, the effect that you're going to get is muscle pumps. The actual beneficial effect that you get from hyperhydrating muscle cells is endurance.
Yeah. Then we also get into some taurine in the 2,000 milligram dose, so a big dose there. It does a few things, helps with kind of CNS, central nervous system function, electrolyte balance, blood pressure, and can help with endurance a bit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And some nice synergism there between taurine, glycosize,
Yep.
and beta-alanine from
There
a
is.
muscular endurance perspective.
Then we get into some agmatine sulfate in the 1,000 milligram dose. Agmatine inhibits nitric oxide synthase, which is the breakdown of nitric oxide, essentially.
Yeah. So it helps those pumps. It's a pump prolonging ingredient.
It is.
Once you get those pumps from the citrulline and the glycerol, it helps those pumps stay around a little bit longer, stick
Definitely.
around a little bit longer.
Then we get into some L-tyrosine in the 1,000 milligram dose. And L-tyrosine increases the production of dopamine,
Yep.
which is going to make you feel good.
Yeah, good dose of L-tyrosine there.
It is, yeah.
1,000 milligrams. And then we move into alpha GPC.
Yes, in the 600 milligram dose, which is going to increase mental focus and the production of acetylcholine. In there for mental focus.
Yeah, one of my personal favorite focus ingredients, the alpha GPC. Good dose there as
Very
well.
good dose, yeah.
600 milligrams per scoop.
Then we get into some coconut fruit water powder in the 500 milligram dose, which is mainly in there for hydration and electrolyte balance.
Yeah, 100%. And once again, another ingredient for endurance, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. Then some caffeine, so some stims now. 260 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous.
Good.
Beautiful.
Good,
Perfect dose.
Vince.
It is
It's
really
not too
good.
much.
It's
not
not.
too little. It's right where it needs to be.
Then we get into some L-theanine in the 150 milligram dose, which pairs with caffeine to provide a smooth, longer-lasting feeling from your caffeine. Decent dose there as well.
Yep.
And then we also have some dicaffeine malate in the 63 milligrams, delivering 45 milligrams of caffeine.
And that's
so putting us just over 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, and the dicaffeine malate is like it's your sustained release.
It is, yeah.
Caffeine, effectively. So your caffeine anhydrous comes in, right, but it's paired with the L-theanine, so maybe it comes in like that.
Yeah.
And then you have like the slow release coming behind it, which is the dicaffeine malate.
Yeah.
A little bit like that. So you're going to have this sustained elevation in energy.
Then we have some estrogen in the 25 milligram dose.
Yep.
Decent dose in there to help you absorb everything in this formula. And then we have some Hypersia serrata or Hyperzinine A in the 5 milligram dose.
It's not standardized there, Vince.
No, it's not.
Are we going to assume that it's a 1% standardization?
I reckon,
So we're getting 50 micrograms?
Yeah,
Which
I
is
reckon.
towards the lower end,
yeah.
really, isn't it? Man, what a formula.
It is, yeah.
What a formula. I mean,
Jam-packed.
you know, as always, I like to kind of compare against the 5 main effects that we look for in complete stimulant-based pre-workouts. Effect number 1 is nitric oxide, which is going to be elevation in nutrient delivery, blood flow, muscle pumps. Massive tick there. You got citrulline in combination with the glycosides, in combination with the agmatine. Big tick there.
Big tick.
Then we go to muscular endurance, probably even a bigger tick there. Right? Because
Definitely.
you've got full clinical dose beta-alanine, you've got the glycosides in there as well, you've got the taurine in there as well, you've got the coconut fruit powder, so you get a big tick for muscular endurance. Then we go to muscle power.
I mean, your creatine and betaine combined, I think, are going to do a pretty good job in increasing muscle power.
Yeah, you know, you could probably force a tick out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe you might go like 3/4 because you know there's no Elevate TP, there's no peak ATP, there's none of those kind of cool ingredients that are really, you know, and in clinical doses for muscle power. You've got a bit of creatine, bit of betaine. I'm going to go 3/4 of a tick.
Yeah.
Right. Then you go to mental focus and increase in well-being, increase in mood.
Yeah.
What are you giving it there?
I reckon it's another tick. A 600 milligram dose of alpha GPC and Hyperzinine A. I mean, could be a little bit higher in the Hyperzinine A and your tyrosine there in a good dose.
Yeah, so you probably give a tick for that as well.
Yeah.
And then finally, you go energy, and you've got your caffeine in combination with your L-theanine, in combination with your dicaffeine malate, sustained release elevation energy, you get a tick there.
Yeah.
So you're literally at like 4 3/4 ticks out of 5.
It's good, man.
It's good, man. And it covers all bases. Vince, what are we talking about in terms of flavors? In terms of price estimation, because we're going to have to make an assumption here, and in terms of availability.
So from what I could see, only one flavor, which is your blackberry lemonade.
Yep.
And the price in the US was $39.95 US.
Okay.
So I'm going to assume most products when they get over here, by the time you pay for shipping, conversion rates and stuff like that, ends up being about double the price. So $79.95 Australian.
You know, when we have this product available here in Australia at Massive Joe's, based on that US price, you know, we tend to take US prices and really double them to get the Australian dollar value. Like you said, the freight charges, the import charges, licensing, all that sort of shit. So you're really kind of looking at $79.95 for the 20 serves, which does make it a top level pre-workout. It's definitely one of the most expensive on the market. But looking at that formula, man, like, whew,
it's good. It's up there with the top level formulas.
You really can't poke many holes in that formula. We tried to. You really can't. Availability.
Available in the US now. Not available in Australia.
Soon. Let's just put soon. Soon. ... That's where we're going to be. Vince, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
That's it.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Massive Joe's YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop PC, and whatever other device you're watching this video on, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these new episodes of Basic Breakdown. Guys, that is Basic Breakdown on the all-new Jacked Factory CBum Signature Series Bum pre-workout. Where are we coming to it from, Vince?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive. Thank you for tuning in to this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the Massive Joe's YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.